Alright, howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Podcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon. Today we're going to be starting something new. I'm going to be attempting a challenge run of Fallout 4. I'm going to be doing this with the alternate start mod. So, we're just going to quickly put in some things here. Come on. There we go. So, decent spread on the stats. Not going to be taking any of the traits. This is the Hunter Challenge. I'm going to start off as a hunter, and I will get into what else I'm doing for this challenge in a minute. Good evening, microwavable grapes. I was at a red rocket. Just the clothes on my back. And we're starting out at level 1. Alright. So, major things with this challenge is it's going to be on the very hard difficulty. I can't wear armor, clothing only, as hunters don't wear armor. I will be limited to the bows from the L-string mod, as well as the caltrops and bear traps. Not the poisoned version of the caltrops, though. Just the regular. What else? Of course, no power armor, and I will have to build a challenge or a hunter's trophy room at one of my settlements. The reason why I chose starting at the truck stop is because I can get a bow right here. And there's also plenty of stuff since I have the scrap everything mod to... Yeah, whoops. Hey, Fleet King, welcome to the stream. So with the scrap everything mod, I can scrap a bunch of the stuff here so I can make a bunch of unique arrows. I'm also allowing myself to have dog meat as a companion for this, but he is the only companion I can have. If I'm forced to take a companion for a quest, I will, but if I can avoid it, I will do that as well. We're just going to start this off by making a whole bunch of stuff disappear. And I need lots of concrete. Yes, I'm doing the Fallout 4 Primal Hunter Challenge. On very hard difficulty, not survival difficulty like I had originally planned. I am not good enough at Fallout 4 for survival mode. I'm just trying to quickly scrap a bunch of stuff around here just to get some supplies to make some arrows. Reducing piles of tire to concrete and concrete to pocket-sized widgets. Yes. That is exactly what I'm doing. And random things to fertilizer. Also, I will be turning the cigarettes into arrows and flaming arrows. Alright, so for now, this will do. I got the bulk of it. I will come back off screen and make, scrap some more stuff. Big thing is Swallowtail point arrows are a trap. They don't exist in the ammo switcher, and you can't equip them. So I'm relying on wood and concrete and cloth. Oh, and because I can, I will be making jet whenever possible. I will eventually get the bear traps and the bleeding bear traps. Now then. Oh, and I've got to set this up. Put that on 2. Put that on 1. Oh wait, I don't need that. Alright, let's go talk to the dog. Wherever it got to.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You seem like an okay guy.
So, I now have the only companion I will be allowed, and the first of the weapons I'm allowed to use. Now I get to sneak around and try and be stealthy and survive on very hard difficulty. We're gonna start by finding that mole rat cave and clearing it out. Best part about the fire arrows is it's basically a Molotov cocktail that I can launch, which will be very helpful in the early game. One of the mods I have is the Mutant Menagerie, Life Finds a Way, and I may attempt to get the challenge bosses that it creates. Those are empty. We'll snag the coolant and the brain fungus that's here. Let dog meat finish off that.
If I only had a bobby pin.
Yeah, I don't think there are any bobby pins here, but we'll snag all of that. I think I've cleared them all out. Potato. Boink. Snag the fusion core. Pipe pistol. 10 mil rounds. Wait. Yep. Alright. the plan is to beat Fallout 4 and all of its DLCs only using the bow. There's a couple of other bows, but it will take me a few levels to get them. So I'm going to find the easy stuff to hunt and eliminate what I can. Yeah, whoops. I want that. Cook the max. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna double back to Sanctuary. Slow-moving immortal rabbit. Okay. Oh, there goes another one. That one faster. Usually there's something hiding over here. Nope. And I think the Drifter outfit is considered clothing. No, it is not. It is armor. So anything labeled clothing, I can use. Anything under armor, I cannot. But I can break them down. So we're just gonna make our way over here. I can pick up weapons and armor and sell them or scrap them at the benches. But I cannot actually equip them myself. Yeah, I'm going to claim Sanctuary. And probably off-screen scrap everything, but I will clear out on-screen all of the nasty critters. And I'm just going to ignore Codsworth. As a hunter, I cannot use him as a companion, so I will delay using him as much as possible. If I want to upgrade my damage, I'm going to need leather and both the sniper and iron fist perks. There's some other bows that I can craft as well at some point in the future. And nothing I can do there. Alright, let's go hunting some bloat flies. Nope. Not in this one. I think it is just this house that has them. Oh, yeah, the other one is, VATS is disabled. Not allowed to use VATS. see what dog meat found. Nothing. Yeah, I will scrap all of this stuff. Eventually. Big thing is I'm going to find the bunker, that underground bunker, and the your special book and increase my stats. Into the root cellar. Grab the healing items and rewar money. Alright. Got cram, Salisbury stick. Perfect. Now to go fetch your special book and then head to Concord. I do plan to do the Minuteman ending for this, just because it's a easy way to do the Mirelurk Queen challenge. There we go. Gonna up intelligence. Alright, now on to Concord. I'm going to try to avoid large scale scrapping and building projects on screen. Just kind of show you the aftermath. Did it again. All right. What is that in the river? Oh, it's looks like an engine block. Interesting. All right. Let's go rescue what's his name? Preston Garvey. That's it. Got the blood bugs and a level up. Excellent. I'm going to start this out by snagging blacksmith. So that way I can eventually make the bear traps. Roman hide will give me leather, which is what I need. Bow upgrades. One other weapon I will be allowed to use is a combat knife if I find one. So, oceanic bloodworm larva. A little far from the ocean, but alright. real quick. We're going to switch over to just the regular stone point arrows. Because I'm going to need the fire arrows for when the Deathclaw spawns. I'm also going to have to try and figure out a way to get down without using the power armor. So that might be the first couple deaths of this run. Yep, that was a miss. Oh, hi. Oh, I'm hitting the sandbags in front of me. Because I don't have any of the mesh improvement mods.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Yoink. He managed to clear everyone else out. Alright. Gonna throw on the militia hat for the upgrade to perception and charisma. And the Minuteman outfit. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep the surveyor outfit on because I want perception. And I leveled up again. So I need... Could go Iron Fist. Get Sniper, or do I need to invest some points into getting that? No, I need to invest some points. I need... Scrapper wouldn't be bad. Demolition Expert is useful. I also basically need to max out my intelligence and perception. I have some notes on what I need. Yeah, I need perception 8, int 9, charisma 6 for everything I want to do. So we're gonna get a first couple early levels going into those. So that way I can then pick up all of the perks I need for the rest of the mods and upgrades. He hasn't noticed me even though I'm shooting him with an arrow. Got one. Nope. Don't think I got him. So we're gonna go deal with the path. Alright. Good dog meat.
How much you got left in you?
Anything of use in here? Nope.
Just die!
Well, doing that ammo. Dog meat is already taking them out. Fallout 4. And your wonderful glitchiness. Globe is 0. Let's try Erupt. That is also 0. Viper, 0. Damn. Can I get a tries reset? Nope, just dead removed. Yeah, we'll just go back in.
There we go.
There we go. Still don't have any picks. Or bobby pins. Can't use the switchblade. Do you think they're all dead? It's not saying danger, just hidden. All right.
Just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a fucking pansy. Hold up, huh?
Right, with normal arrows, you can't set off explosives.
No way is this worth. Oh, no. Ah! Don't you
I put 2 stone point arrows into that canister and it didn't go kaboom. Alright.
I'm coming in there.
Come up this way.
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to do. In there? Payback time, Boogeyman.
One has a pipe pistol. They're both going in for the melee on dog meat.
Come on.
For some reason, I was sticking him, but not eliminating him.
Bingo.
Grab the magazine
Excellent.
and the Bible head.
Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman. Maybe? Nope.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but
Nah, that ain't it.
things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
It's a cruel world.
You think I don't know that? The things I've seen. The things I've done. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle.
That ain't it.
Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Better be a good one.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
That's some serious protection.
Oh, it gets better. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Huh. Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
So what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Careful, kid. There's something coming. And it's angry.
All right.
Are you listening to me?
Let's go try and figure out how to do this without taking the power armor.
Up here. Boss! We got somebody up here! Opening fire.
Nah, my arrows are dropping too fast. I'm gonna go fire point. There we go.
You're waiting, asshole!
Yeah, I think fire arrows are my only hope to get them. Got him. Got him. Nail on a few of these shots. Surprised Preston Garvey actually hit that shot. Now then, I think I do this right. There we go. Ah, I got down without dying. Now comes the fun part. The very, very angry Deathclaw. I've got it on fire. Where did it go? If dog meat can keep distracting it, I can keep it burning. I'm chasing this thing through Sanctuary. Uh-oh. But got it. Took quite a few the fire point arrows. But I managed. Now then, let's go find the remains of the raiders, pick up all their crap. And then I will go talk to President Garvey. Head back to Sanctuary. As I will be using Sanctuary as a base of operations. I don't know where the map marker is telling me to go. Got them all looted. Should have completed clearing out Concord.
Fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a
Don't
pretty
think I
amazing
can pick
display.
this.
I'm just glad you are on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
I'll take what I can get.
Spoken like a true merc. Well, if you ever feel like fighting for something other than yourself, you should meet up with us in Sanctuary. I could use someone like you. Someone who can get things done.
I'll think about it.
Before you leave, kid, a word about the journey you're about to start on. 'Cause I seen your destiny, and I know your pain.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your destiny.
Sure, whatever.
And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth, Diamond City, the biggest settlement around.
That's vague.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
But shush, Preston, we're all gonna die eventually.
Yeah.
Need the site.
Some of the dialogue lines get a little weird when you don't do the regular start. We're gonna make a nice little trip back to. Gonna head. Yeah, might as well head to the vault. Do that in reverse order, just because I will eventually need to do it for the main storyline. Also, it's good experience. Speaking of which, nope. Haven't gained it a level yet. Yeah, that's the farm. Some other buildings. I will explore this area once I'm done. I don't get not having Mama Murphy, or I don't get not giving Mama Murphy chems. If she dies, she does not have to deal with Preston anymore. Everyone wins. Oh, spoken like a true Preston hater. I just gotta check. Yeah, I am on very hard. I expected the Deathclaw fight to be a bit more challenging, despite the power of the bow and arrow and not having power armor. I guess it helps that they didn't really do anything useful. Its AI kind of bugged out a little. All right. Going to scrap that. No, I can add pocketed to this. At some point, I will add deep pockets to it, but I'll need to get the armor perk for that. All right. Out of curiosity, first, I'm going to lighten the load by scrapping all of this stuff that I can't use. So I just need Iron Fist 1 or 2 for that. Okay. And I believe there is a chem station over this way where I can make the other bows as well as more arrows. There we go. I need Brahmin Skull and Ragstag Hide for that. Gun Nut and Blacksmith for that one. 3 more levels and some rubber and aluminum, and I can make the recurved bow. Which is just 10 more damage. I'm going to make one of those for now. Store all the junk here. Oh yeah, before I forget. Real quick, scrap this stuff. And drop all of the stuff I'm not going to be using. Because I do believe I can use this mode to turn it into cloth or leather. So we're just going to clean this up a little bit. Whoops. Didn't mean to delete the concrete pad, but oh well. Yeah. I also intend to probably build my house here in Sanctuary and turn it into a hunting lodge kind of thing. So I will level all of the buildings. Now then. Perfect. Got tons of fire point arrows. Let's go find our way to the vault. These fire point arrows are going to carry me for most of this, of the early levels. I will not be using the shelf spam to get levels, though. Even though I could spend 20 minutes spamming shelves to gain levels, I am not going to do that. Lots of skeletons. Right. Gotta remember to check for And that is the first death. Let's see how much I lost. I've got to remember to keep an eye on my health and look for bugs. That's gonna kill me. Yes, the number goes up. So I need to go back to Sanctuary and do the scrapping. Alright, that's not terrible loss of time. You know what? Uh, yeah, that should heal me up to close to full. I'd have to clear out the rads to get rid of the rest of it. Alright. I know what I have to do. You know what? We're just going to locate this farm, because I'll eventually need to come back here and do the Locket quest. Got the Abernathy farm. And I'm almost back to Sanctuary. That is some heavily irradiated water. Okay. First things first. Let's see what meals I can cook. Not many. Just reduce the house to nothing. Get rid of some of the obvious stuff. That'll get me useful items. we're just gonna clear out everything here. When Preston Garvey and them arrive, they just kind of automatically start farming. So I will leave that stuff for them to farm. Just gonna do it real quick. Scrap all of this stuff. Excellent. Probably should also invest in the scrapper perk, just so I can get more out of these. Oh, yeah. And do you believe? Yes, I do have the mod so I can scrap corpses, which is excellent. I will need to do that. All right. And now I just gotta scrap all of this stuff. There we go. Now we'll make some bear traps again and more arrows. And then go find the vault. And this time, not die to an oversized bug. No, maybe not die to an oversized bug. I've got 3 bear traps. And I did just level up from those craftings. Buff jet is super useful. And I make myself an extra stim pack. Excellent. Now I can deploy bear traps as my version of a mine. Raccoons. I got attacked by raccoons. I mean, one fire arrow took them all out. But still. And we've got a big beaver set on fire. Still somehow managed to get a good pelt out of it. This attempt to get to the vault has already proven more successful. Alright. I am not going to make the same mistake twice and walk straight into the bug.
There we go.
Excellent. Found the first of the mutant files from Mutant Menagerie. Those will be useful. I plan to try and make all of the codexes from that mod.
Bingo.
Vault Dweller's Guide to Cooking. And we'll hit the button to open the vault. Now then, there'll probably be a bunch of rad roaches in here, which are easy experience. Ugh. Oh yeah. Things get a little funky here. I have 300 fire arrows. Oh, I gotta love dog meat. Forager ant. All right. Just gonna yeet one of those down the hallway. Empty toolbox, screwdriver, wrench. they're all dead.
Oh, God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
Because Vault-Tec is an evil corporation. And technically, I think it was the Institute who did it. I mean, shame on Vault-Tec for putting people into cryo vaults, but, and experimenting on them. Oh, wait. Yeah, if I wanted to add traits, I could here.
Why? Why'd they do this? God.
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
All right.
Critical failure in cryogenic array. All vault residents must.
Snag that. Oh, no, there is glass there. That was dumb of me. Vault made them popsicles. Institute thawed them out because stupid. Yeah. That about sums it up. All right. Easy enough to kill the rad roaches. This is where I need to go. Going to sneak that. And let's see if there's anything of use in here. Yet, despite how dirty, dingy, and crummy the vault looks, apparently it's still safe to drink the water. Going to eject the holotape. That is a collectible. Yeah. So, boom bugs are a thing. I have to be very careful of them because they will basically drain my entire health after I kill them. They're just walking frag grenades. clipboards. So where's dog meat?
Hey. Go check that out.
Yes, I don't mind using that glitch if it will still work.
Hey. Check it out. Grab anything useful. Take a look. Over there. Check it out. Go check it out.
Yeah, I think the unofficial patch mod stops dog meat from being able to loot the cryolator through the master lock. I now have a bobby pin. Excellent. I will probably break it on my first attempt at picking a lock. Lift to shear turn core. Right. Yes. That is how you pick a lock. The only issue is that doesn't work in the Fallout games. Alright. Now let's head on out. I got what I came for here. It's useful something like armor, iron fist, or next level blacksmith might be, or even gun nut. Think I'm gonna go with scrapper. That way I can get the aluminum screws and copper. Rare components and just even more. I got a ways to go. All right. Now then, last time I played with Mutant Menagerie, I thought there was like a stuff back here that was added. Nope, I just think this is the edge of the map. Though I do see some stuff I can loot. Oh, crap. That is a Mirelurk. Luckily, I have fire arrows. is stuff back here for me to hunt. Thought I heard something. All right. Let's head back to Sanctuary, and I think I'm going to spend a little time starting my lodge. Are you going to allow bear traps? Yes. I'm going to allow the bear traps, the bleeding bear traps, and the regular caltrops, but not the poisoned ones. As a hunter wouldn't use poison. And I would argue a hunter in the wasteland of Fallout would use fire arrows. Goddamn raccoons. The stupid trash pandas. All right. Now that I'm back in Sanctuary, we're just going to scrap some stuff. Just kind of randomly scrapping to see what's around. Okay, since they like to beat on things there, we'll at least make it look like they're doing something. Having the scrap everything mod is kind of hilarious. Just get random floating ceiling fans and people banging on random sidewalks. We're going to just tear down the house. Scrap everything here. Ignore whatever they're shooting at. Eh, just a little bit more to go. Okay, a lot more to go. almost got a workspace cleared. First thing we're gonna do, I think concrete would be better for full. Actually, no. We're gonna go with metal. All right, there's no metal flooring. And we are going to set up my little hunting lodge here in Sanctuary. Maybe. Nope. We're just going to stick to concrete. I can turn sidewalks into buildings. Wait. Just one of the quirks of this game, I have found it's easier to get things like walls to snap into place if you have a roof. And you don't place the roof like an idiot. Just need a little bit more concrete. There we go. Actually, yeah, so if I remove, just going to scrap that. Eventually, I will put a second floor on this building. And we're just going to use sleeping bags under these stairs as beds for the people. Now then. That's not what I want. Not floor coverings, wall decorations. Mounted creatures. Let's see if there's any of these that I can make. I have my first trophy. Make that my first 2 trophies. Three. So that's all of the mounted stuff, or mounted wall decorations I can do. And thought there was, yes, display. Nope. I'll have to look and see if there's like a display stand or something for the bobbleheads and the magazines. Plenty of water for them. And at least a little more food. There are, I think, they are under shelves. Alright. Probably furniture. Beds, chairs, containers, shelves. Got bookcase. Yep. Magazine rack, I think, is what we use as a display. Stick that in the corner and see if I can deposit the stuff on there. The bobblehead one is somewhere weird. I figured as much. I doubt chairs or beds. Couple of random trees. Yep. Maybe special? Nope, those are fog condensers. I'll Google where the bobblehead displays are kept. Might also be something I have to find. Because I know there's some decorations unlocked by magazines. I don't know what I can add to this. Oh well. Five steel and a screw. From the 10mm pistols. Kind of worth it. Furniture miscellaneous. Alright. Oh, it's the second one. I don't have fiberglass, so I can't make it. Well, let's start scrapping a bunch of stuff and see if I magically find some fiberglass. Because I consider the bobbleheads part of the trophy room. Yep, that cap stash is lost. Yeah, fiberglass is a rare resource, apparently. Forgot I could still get attacked while in scrapping mode. And Preston is just blasting away. If nothing else, I'll have enough concrete and steel to expand my little hut. I'll fetch that stuff out of the... Nope, nope. I'll fetch the stuff I just stored from the workbench. Still haven't found any more fiberglass. I thought the fridges had fiberglass, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, we're just gonna scrap this down to the nothing if over time. Yeah, plenty of cloth. No fiberglass. You know what? I'm gonna go check Red Rocket since it's nearby and see if it's got fiberglass there. Yep. And while I'm running past, make some cooked bug and cooked varmint. And some grilled rad roach. And ant. Excellent. I wonder. Nope. Trash can had steel. Most moved bit. Now that I come back to Red Rocket, I will find a bunch of mole rats attacking. Aha! I've got the fiberglass I need. Also, just going to scrap that radio so it stops playing music, even though it's not supposed to be playing music. So I have the radios turned off. Yeah, this is just junk. Yep. This sign? Nope, that's steel. Alright. Nope, I at least got the fiberglass so I can go put the bobblehead stand in place. And then figure out what I want to do next. Now, I should probably also put a door on my little hovel, even though the roof is open. Furniture, miscellaneous. There we go. Yes, okay, I can put that on there. And that one. Cool. I now have 2 comic books and the Perception bobblehead. And a bush growing inside of my hovel. Alright. Door. There we go. Now, I've got plenty of wall. Yep. Yeah. Dang it. I knew I was going to do that. Just gotta line this up. There we go. Yes, that's totally where I want the wall to snap to game. The snap function is somewhat bizarre in this. There we go. Now I have a place for the peasants to sleep. No, I don't want to scrap that. I want to move it. And a place to store my stuff. So I have done the Mirelurk Claw, the Red Roach Black, and the Mole Rat head. So first of the 3 in this challenge have been produced. Go. And we're going to check to see if there's anything I've got left that I can scrap. I want to keep the jumpsuit. Yep. Alright, so that is all done. Also, apparently the Vault 11 jumpsuit counts as armor, so I can't even wear it. I will probably put that on an armor stand. I've got some Molotov cocktails and frag grenades I can sell, because I can't break those down. Got plenty of cooking ingredients and drinks. I've got the holotape to listen to, or actually, I can go talk to Preston Garvey and get some more experience for his quest. Just gotta find where he's wandered to.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Sure, I guess.
You've got to look past what it is to what it could be. We've got water, plenty of space. Should be pretty defensible. I can see it. Garden plots over there, some snug shelters. Hell, maybe even electricity.
Do you really think that's possible?
Yeah, I do. Not easy, not by a long shot. But it is possible. I've seen people come together to build a better world. That's what the Minutemen were all about, before it all fell apart. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'm giving the sarcastic response.
I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand sometimes. That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Alright. Ooh, I got 2 perks to spend. So I'm gonna need gun nut. And I forget the other one I need to build the bow. Hold on. See if maybe I can build myself a better bow. Get off the chem station, peasant. I need blacksmith level 2. Don't know if I can take that perk just yet. That's armor. No, I need to be 16 for that. All right. I could do sneak. Demolition expert, good. You know what? I'll just need to find the intelligence bobblehead now. And then I can get nuclear physicist.
Hey.
Just love how they're banging on non-existent walls. But I think this is a good place as any to call it a night. So I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time, and if you did, I will be live again on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, probably playing some more of this Fallout Challenge. And if you enjoyed, you can follow the links below. The YouTube link will take you to my YouTube, which is an archive of some of my older stuff, and the Twitter link will take you to my Twitter, where I occasionally shitpost. Otherwise, y'all have a good night.